Hello and welcome to an album a day, day 300. Can you guys believe it? I've done 300 of these videos now. Not bad for a guy who doesn't like to do video. I look great on audio though. Today we got something special. I was saving this from the other day and I thought, 300 is a good number. I don't usually find values, in number milestones. I really don't think they mean anything, but they are easy to, associate a value to. So let's do that. So today, what happened was I was having coffee with my friend downtown in Tulsa. The first time I've ever been downtown, didn't even know what direction it was in, north. And found out that there was a used record store about a mile away. It was a beautiful autumn day. I don't get out a whole lot anymore. And I thought, man, what a perfect day to just go for a walk, enjoy the fall weather, and go to a used record store. When am I going to be over here again, right? So I went in, looked around. They had a lot of cool stuff, mostly stuff that I either already had or wasn't really interested in adding to the collection. If I'm not going to listen to it or doesn't have a specific meaning to me, there's no reason to pay 25, 30 bucks for an album or whatever. But I did find, I was looking through the 45s. And of course, first I went to Deep Purple. They had a couple of Tetragrammaton 45s, but I already have them in really good condition. So there was no reason to get either one of those for another $5. And didn't have any rainbow as I'm working on my rainbow 45s, but I had another idea, and I walked over to the used section and I found this Uriah Heep Mercury Gypsy, and on the back we have Real Turned On. The label's a little bit worn. It's got a little bit of bubbling in the middle. What's interesting though is that this is a convex center here. It actually tapers down a little bit, which is weird. I don't see that a whole lot. I don't know if I have any records that do that, but that might have been a Mercury thing. But it's in, the record itself is in really good shape. The label is, starting to wear down a little bit. It's from 1970. What do you expect? It's going to wear down a little bit. But other than that, I mean, the record itself, the surface looks beautiful. I haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to that. So here's the thing, though. So I saw that the Tetragrammaton 45s were like $5 a piece, right? And I looked at a couple others that they had. They were $4, $5, something like that. There was no sticker on this one. So I thought, well, what the hell? I mean, how much more could it be than $5? And it's Uriah Heep. I don't have any Uriah Heep 45s. So perfect. So I go up to the counter, $1. Can't complain about that. So I had a wonderful time having coffee with a dear friend who was here from out of town. Then I took a beautiful walk on an autumn day, enjoying the weather, just the feel of autumn coming on. Still a little warm out, but, very much autumn feeling. Then walked down a lovely street in an area I've never been in. That whole thing was through a neighborhood, by the way. So it was all like houses. Some were decorated for Halloween and that. Then to go to a used record store, which I haven't been to in over a year, and first time to this one, and found a great deal on a Uriah Heep 45. I mean, what a great day. If it wasn't for the Uber driver who was reckless on the way to the coffee, it would have been an absolutely perfect day. But according to Uber drivers, they like driving with me. So there's that. Anyway, what do we have left? There's not much, although I think we have four more to go, but I did find a couple of really good bargains. And, I don't know if it's a combination of fear of missing out, or as you young kids call it, FOMO, or just this really is a good deal. I'm looking at all the other options for this record, and this is a good deal. I better grab it. There's a difference between grabbing a good deal while it's available and the actual fear of not finding it again for a good deal. I think I'm somewhere in between. I think it's probably a little bit of both, to be fair. But I mean, some of these records that I'm looking at are, 50 years old. So it's a matter of really condition as much as price. Finding one in a good condition for a good price is really the thing. And if I can find that combination, yeah, I kind of have to pull the trigger, you know. It just makes sense to do things that way. So anyway, that is our show or episode or short, whatever it is for today. Back tomorrow for episode number 301, where we round down the last 4 albums I currently have with, you know, a couple more on the way. So we may have, you know, 6, 7 more episodes for now, and then they'll be pretty sporadic after that. Still curious to think if you guys are interested in me doing CDs as I wind this down or not. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys much and have a great day. Cheers.